Oh, what a grand entrance, my Yuki bear.
Yuki
My
bear.
snow dog. My snow dog.
Why do you want to be out there? You're weird.
Who loves to bathe in the sun. Come here. Thank you. To continue this journey of expression to relieve depression, I felt compelled to share today's training and reflect on it. Because you know what? Jason shares a lot of great tips, and I know my body absorbs it, my mind absorbs it, and I subconsciously absorb his wisdom. And at the same time, I forget it all. So I need to talk about it. I need to talk about it again. And today is the first day training after fight night. We did so good. Where's my cleaning stuff? We did so good. Josh got the belt. And of course, showed up for training today because that's what we do. We champions don't stop. And at the same time, we do our rest and recovery right so we can do it better. Speaking of doing things better, worked on a lot of stuff that Jason noticed. So we drilled some things, partner drilled. And I wanted to talk about more specifically, not just what we did as a class, but his feedback to me. Because after our drills, I went a couple rounds with Twinkie, and we moved around a bit, and I tried to just let it flow. Sometimes I get too much in my head and it stumps me and paralyzes me, but I was just letting this flow. And here's what Jason told me. So funny. He's like, hey, you ever go back and look on those videos? You might see that your lips are purple or blue. That's because you're holding your breath when you're throwing those combos, when you're getting in those pockets. And I'm like, what? So speaking of breath, I've been really trying to play around with that, thinking of my lungs as muscles, something that I can contract and relax and exercise. So my training has really gone to another level, to where I have to try and find my rhythm and breathe with it. This book that I'm reading called Breath, I'm only halfway through, and it's only talked about like maybe one portion of a greater whole, but did talk a lot about holding the breath and allowing the carbon dioxide to dilate our vessels to bring in more oxygen and create more oxygen. So I'm like thinking, okay, there's that part, but I do need to breathe too at the same time. So I need to work on that, working on my breath. And with that, I need to work on cutting off the angles, because I'd be given too many steps going backwards. Because Jason says that I work really hard to get in there just for that 1 or 2 shot, and then that's it. So I need to keep it up. And another thing, and I'm so glad that he pointed this out, another thing that I ought to do is not stop. Whoa, that's a nasty ass blister. Where'd I get that? Yeah, I gotta not stop. So I was tagging Twinkie a lot with my inside low kicks, and she wasn't defending it or checking it or returning it. But when she did, I stopped. Jason's telling me, don't stop, Now that I have a reaction from her, I know how to bait it and draw it out. So I gotta keep going after that. And he's right. I don't know why I stopped. I don't really got much time to think while I'm in the moment of sparring, but it's good to kind of reflect on that, because I think I know why. Because I still, deep down inside, I think I'm afraid to get hit. What the fuck? So I gotta get past that. I gotta get past that idea of getting hit, because I'm in it to get hit. Actually, let me rephrase that. I'm in it to hit other people and not get hit. But I can't avoid that, so just gotta be ready to face it. Yeah, so that's one of the biggest takeaways that I got from today. It was really good. I'm supposed to do 6 miles later, but I don't think I'm gonna get to that because I've gotta leave for my acupuncture appointment in an hour. Been getting acupuncture lately, and I think it's helping with my wrists and forearms and such. So it's my reflection. Post-fight days, not my fight though, but post-win, post-victory, post-championship. Just gotta keep working. Keep working hard, resting hard, feeding this body good stuff. Man, I suddenly went not present here, so I'm gonna turn this off. Thanks for listening, Chel. You keep up this expression because it's gonna help looking back on it like 5 years later from now. Just kidding. God, look at this blister. I don't even know where that came from. I was moving just fine today. I want to pop it. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for tuning in.